Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Draw and Talk. Let's draw, let's talk and draw and draw to talk, draw. Let's see. I'm going through my reference photos because the internet's still not working, and I'm gonna practice drawing some pretty crazy stuff, man. I'm gonna practice drawing dinosaur. I already did that. I already did a dinosaur. Leave me alone. Oh, you know what? Let's just use this. Wait, no, let's use this. Let's see which one's. Let's see which one's better. That's a crummy picture. Why would I save that one? That is a really. That's the worst reference. That's a GIF. That's a GIF. No. So let it be known, guys. You don't want bad reference. Bad reference. It's the worst. It's the worst. There's so many pictures out there. It's hard to define what makes a good photo reference. I mean, it's not that hard to, justify photo reference. Ooh, hey, I like that pose actually. This is fine. Let's do that. Let's just stick with this. Let's just stick with this, and we'll be good. We'll be good to go. Um, Let me check my settings here for a second. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay. Uh, so yeah, this is a good picture. Let's use this one. Copy. I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna go to Clipart. I've been using Clipart Studios for a while now, and I really like it. It's given me it's given me some nice options and tools available to use. Um, okay, maybe if I just do this and this and this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Whatever. 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 I've been using the pencil tool as well. Pencil tool is really good on Clipart Studios for sketching. It's really fun. Guys, it's so much fun. You don't even know. You don't even know. This is this problem I have with my headphones. And I can hear my own voice inside my ear, but I know that's not how it sounds. And I hate my voice. I hate it, guys. I hate my own voice. That's why I tried to whisper in the last few episodes. Last few videos. Oi, oi, look at this. Oi, look at this T-Rex. Yeah. Gotta entertain the troops. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You know what it is. Anybody watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I love that show. That's one of my favorites all time. Damn it, I don't have Hulu, or else I'd be watching that right now while I'm in quarantine, or while I'm in self-isolation. Well, we do what we can with what we have. We do what we can with what we have. I hope that everything's all right with you. Hope you guys are feeling fine, not feeling blue. What is that? Stop it right now. Stop that. Uh, uh, oh, I think last time I mentioned Star Trek Voyager. Um, and Voyager is one of those shows that seems it's very much a product of the uh, the late 90s, early 2000s. Um, like with the imagery, with the writing, it's very, very much that time period. And I was thinking, how does that feel in relation to the rest of the series of Star Trek? And if we have any Trekkies out there, how does it compare as far as fitting in the same universe as all those other characters? Like, can you see Jean-Luc Picard having a conversation at a round table with Captain Catherine Janeway and James T. Kirk and Captain Adama? I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. I meant James and I meant almost. I meant almost. No, that's not what I meant. You know what I meant. That's not what I meant. You know what I meant. Battlestar Galactica. What is going on here? I'm sorry. That was too loud. That was loud. Das is loud. Um, yeah. 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 I don't know. I'm just wondering, does it feel right? Does the Star Trek series seem cohesive enough? Or is that why they made a movie that like a modern movie that kind of pushed things into perspective? Does that mean that everything was reset? Did the events of Voyager not occur? Because that was heartbreaking for me in the series. Whenever they would have a time traveling incident and then something would be rewritten, and it's like, but what did they? It's like it feels like everything they just didn't matter. Oh, so gross. Oh, oh. And that's one of the things I didn't like. That makes me feel uncomfortable about watching Voyager is the fact that I'm gonna get so involved with these characters, and then all of a sudden things will just not be the way that they're supposed to be. No, no, that's not true because they are supposed to be. They are what they're supposed to be. I don't know. I should take it with a grain of salt. It's just a show. No, it's not. Not a show. Not just a show. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Janeway, Captain Catherine Janeway is a delight. She is one of the best characters in the whole Star Trek universe. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know why that just happened, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that just happened. That was my. That was Sylvia. Sylvia, calm down, Sylvia. You can't tell me what to do. I don't know where I'm going with that. My inner ear is affecting my voices. That's so weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. That mouth is not open nearly wide enough. Come on, Joe, pay attention. You ever have those voices in your head? Those voices that stem from other people influencing you? I do sometimes. Oh, we haven't even talked about. Uh, Flabbergast, Flabbersham. We haven't even talked about. It comes at night. Like I have all these notes on It Comes at Night, and from some point of view, I mean, and for some reason, I really want to address what's going on in this movie. Now, I read an article that mentioned Krisha, one of the directors. Oh, I can't remember his name now. Oh, forgive me. One of the director's prior movies and how that one was about alcohol abuse. And this one seems to stem around uh, mental disorders or yeah, just fear and paranoia. Uh, but for some reason, I heard that the movie, in its context, was supposed to be ambiguous, and then I thought I read something a long time ago that stated that the director was like, "Oh yeah, the meaning for this movie, I'll never reveal it," something like that. I don't remember. Um, because he wanted people to kind of formulate their own point of view around the happenings of the movie. And if you haven't seen the movie, spoiler alert, this is going to be spoiler territory for you guys. That's when we're leaving. We're going to the store. Uh, can I have a sweet tea? Da, can I have a sweet tea? Is that all? Yeah. Thanks. Sorry, my parents were just asking me if I wanted something to drink. Self-isolation has been pretty tough on me, and I had to move back in with the parents. Oh, yeah? If you get a chance, wash those dishes that are in the dishwasher. I mean, I'm sorry, scratch that. The dishes in the dishwasher are clean. Leave those there. Okay, I'm kind of busy right now, but okay. Thank you. The dishes in the sink are dirty. Okay, you're taking up my time. I'm trying to work. I just really didn't want to do dishes. Oh, I'll do the dishes. Okay, it's fine. She was just asking me to do the dishes, and I kind of cut her off. I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do them. But I'm a bit of a rebel. You can't tell me what to do. I tell you what to. Okay, no, yeah, you can. You can do what you want. You can tell me. You can tell me all the things. Tell me all the things. What does that even mean? I don't know. I don't know what that meant when I said it. So what was I talking about beforehand? Can't remember. I can't remember. I hope you guys can see this sketch. I tend to draw very lightly because that's the way I was trained and that's the way I like to draw. Um, Especially when it comes to drawing with charcoal or pencil or even putting down a excuse me, a layer of information with oil paints. So I try to be very mindful of those things. And so being light just helps me to avoid mistakes by allowing me to build up in this layering type process. And usually I'll go through and I'll do some core shadow work. But in this case, I'm just kind of feeling out the shapes and the forms that I see without. Without making everything so linear. Now, most people draw in a linear fashion, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think only it's one of the few parts of the process that's at the beginning stages of learning to draw. Like if you can draw things linear, that's wonderful. You can build up a great sense of structure. Um, However, if you just draw linear and only draw linearly, then you never grasp the capturing of form within space and how those forms read based on the lighting. So everybody tries to skip it. Oh, over to color really quickly. That's another issue. Oh man. Huh? Okay. All right. Energy. Energy. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. Oh. And by everybody, I mean my parents, so they can't hear me being crazy. They can't hear me being crazy over here. Oh God, you know what that reminds me of? Not just Jerry Lewis, but it reminds me of uh, Billy Boy. What's his name? The comedian, the redheaded guy. Oh man, oh I can't remember his name now. Why? I was watching a ton of his videos, like even before quarantine, or I keep saying quarantine. It's not quarantine. I'm not sick yet. Hopefully, I won't be sick. Um, just gotta keep washing my hands to not touch my face. Don't touch your face, guys. Don't touch your face. Get your hands off your face, right? Get. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, girl. Come on now. Come on now, girl. Ugh. I don't know how long this video is run for. I imagine it's been like almost 20 minutes. I'm gonna go for 4 more minutes and then we'll see. I think I got a late start on some of it. On it. Uh, let's draw in some teeth here. Let's draw in some little teeth. Give him some teeth. He's a T-Rex. For crying out loud. Give the king his teeth. Oh my god. I can just you never looked at a picture and just heard it. I mean, there's tons of memes that, you can just hear the roar of this T-Rex, even though it's not, it's like 90% not a T-Rex. You definitely know that this is not, you definitely know that this is not the way a T-Rex sounds in Jurassic Park, even though it's like the coolest sound that they could have possibly generated. Props to those sound engineers. And sound engineering just sounds like a phenomenal freaking job. A phenomenal job. Man, those guys are brilliant. Without sound engineers, oh, without that meant nothing. That was nothing. That was nonsense. Without sound engineers, you would have nada. I mean, you would have stuff, but it wouldn't be as cool. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop making these nonsense moves. I'm making nonsense moves, guys. This is where you stop and you take a break. You stop, you take a breath, you take a breath in, and then you just recalibrate. Recalibrate. I'm reloading. Okay. Reloading, lady. uh, Bobby, Billy, Billy, Bobby, Bill, Billy. uh, I remember he has his channel, uh, his podcast, and he reads his letters from his fans, and they always open insultingly, So I can't remember his name, but I remember the nicknames that they would call him. Some of them will make him laugh, and it's so funny, it's like that. And apparently that's just the Boston dynamic. I don't know. I've never been to Boston. It kind of scares me, but then I hear him like, don't be a. Yeah. Oh, it's so great though. Somebody who's gonna tell it to you straight. That's how I see. That's how I see. Yeah. Gonna tell it to you straight. Yeah. Not gonna sugarcoat it or anything like that. Guys, I only have like less than a minute. Thank you for watching. Uh, Appreciate it. Hopefully, I was just rambling around nonsensically and you got to draw with me. So pick up a pencil next time. Let's draw together. I'll pick some random reference. that you won't be aware of. Pause the video, look for it, draw with me, do it, get better. Don't just get better at drawing. Watch some movies. Watch some television. Inform yourself. The visual platform is the platform of the future. Forget these books, guys. Forget books. Books are gonna be worthless. That's don't forget about books. I'm so sorry. Don't do that. Books will be around for a while, but not as long as technology. See ya.